love me. Get. As you've heard now many times. Oh wait, hi. How are you guys? Today I'm gonna do a Autumn TBR, so to be read. You probably already know, because I mention it all the time, I'm not the fastest reader. I'm a little bit faster while reading in my native language, but when doing that in English I'm still a bit, you know. I don't really want to do a monthly one because I'm still sort of checking how much time I'm gonna take for each book and stuff like that. I thought instead I'm gonna just show you the books that I plan to read during autumn. And I thought that would be a quite interesting way to just show you what I want to read. So there goes nothing. If you see that plant moving, it's because this is being weird and rolling about. So first off, the book that I absolutely want to read, basically anything that reminds me of Avatar: The Last Airbender, I'm all for it. That is Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rush. Yeah. I love this cover. I really do. This cover just speaks to me. And like tongues I don't understand. So you might know that I'm not a huge fan of paperbacks, but this book is so comfortable. It just flops. It's such a fluffy book. It's just so soft and like bendy. And I feel like it's gonna be so comfortable to read it. Like I'm not bending the back here. I just have it open. Why can't this be the case for all of them? I would save so much money. And I think it's obviously going to be about some sort of conflict. Basically, it's either autumn, winter, summer, or spring, different parts of the map. And if you want to cross over one season to another, you can just do it while just taking one step, because apparently it's that close. So, you know, it's just like a drawn line, and it's summer there, and then there's winter there. So I think it's a very interesting concept, and I cannot wait to read it, and I have to read it as soon as I can. The next book that really feels autumnal for me is Illumine. I actually really do like sci-fi. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was maybe the best thing I've ever read, and The Martian. I'm all about that. I really love it. I don't think I've heard anything negative about this book. And also it's gorgeous, and the format really intrigues me because it just has so many, like, you can see, right? I think it's about two giants fighting over one small planet, star, something, fighting over something. And knowing my native country's history, I think I can relate to this book pretty well. Very looking forward to that, and obviously with the cover like this, how can you not read this in autumn? If you're standing up, please sit down, and if you're sitting, please hold on to something, because I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna be a bit of a shocker. That is the fact that I have not ever read anything by Cassandra Clare. I want to fix that, and I want to fix it soon. I ordered this little buddy. Well, it's not that little, like the letters are humongous. I'm very excited, and I was sort of like avoiding any sort of spoilers or anything, so I'm not actually sure what is it about, but I know everyone loves it, so I'm expecting to as well. Taste that sweet fruit that everyone seems to be loving so much. Next book is The Call. I already spoke a little bit about this book in my book box club unboxing. I will link that down below if I remember. It's basically like Hunger Games that last for 3 minutes only, and you have to be very clever to survive those 3 minutes. And it's also set in Ireland, so, you know, all things considered, I think it could be a brilliant book, so I'm really looking forward to that one. I say that about every book, don't I? But yeah, I'm really looking forward to those. That's why I'm prioritizing them. And also I have so many things to catch up with, like so many books to read to catch up with you guys. I have great selection of great books, and I'm very unlikely to read anything that I don't like. So, you know, cool. Next book is also a book that I received from a book box, and that was, I always struggle to pronounce that, Nerdy Bookworm Box. Here we go. 3 Dark Rums by Kinder Blake. I'm already reading this, actually. I am, what, 175 pages in? You guys, I have mixed feelings about it, I'm not gonna lie. It's not gonna... Oh. I always feel sort of like bad talking about books that I'm maybe not like loving. I'm so conscious about the fact that this is somebody's baby. This is somebody's heart and soul. I respect that so much that it's really hard for me to speak about something like that negatively, but it's just my opinion, and I'm a little nobody that post little nobody videos on the internet, so I don't think it will should be, you know, it doesn't matter. Anyway, this is not gonna be a 5-star book for me. I expect this to be loved by a lot of people though. At the beginning I got myself lost between the characters because I didn't think they were introduced properly. For something that was set in a world with so much promise for drama, for the book with the idea that 3 queens have to kill each other and only one can take the throne, it has to happen within 1 year. I imagined this to be a very gripping book. So I just sort of feel like it's closer to a Rainbow Rowell book with magic, which is not a bad thing. There's much more romance going on here than I expected, but surprisingly that's what drives me to read more. That the romance bits is what makes me actually grab this book and read more. It's just very unexpected, but maybe it'll grow on me, maybe it will get better. Anyway, this is not a review. This is another book that I'm gonna read throughout the autumn. The next book is this Tavish Song, because I think if I don't read this in autumn, then I'm a fool. It's about monsters, and also it doesn't have a lot of romance, which is sometimes really nice in a fantasy novel, and I sometimes really enjoy that. I do enjoy the romance a lot, but sometimes I just don't want it. I'm so intrigued by it, and I know a lot of people like it, and I don't know much about these books, but I know it's about a girl and a monster, and they sort of have to work together to survive or something like that. I might be completely wrong here, but I think this is perfect before the Halloween, so gonna show this one some love to you. That was it as the actual books go, but I do like an occasional graphic novel, and I have some that I plan to read this autumn. It's something that I have no idea how I have not finished it yet. This is my all-time favorite graphic novel series ever. And oh man, even if you don't like graphic novels, you will like this. If you like fantasy, you will like this beautiful art style. I absolutely love it. By Fiona Staples. She's so talented, and the story is by Brian Vaughan. And it's about these, it's basically a space Romeo and Juliet, but a bit more curse words and sex. Very graphic, and it's not really for children, but oh, I love it. I love it. It's everything I ever want from a graphic novel. And I got this, I pre-ordered this, and it came, and I started reading it, and I don't remember what happened, but I put it down and I never took it up. I need to fix that mistake ASAP. Graphic novel is Paper Girl. I remember I started it for a little bit, and then again I don't remember what happened. Last graphic novel by the same author is Why the Last. I have read the first one, and I'm fairly certain I read the second one, but that was some time ago, so I want to reread the second one and continue on because I do have the rest of them. Apocalyptic sort of story where basically all men disappear or die, and the main character is the only male that's left, and there's a group of crazy Amazonian warriors that sort of like hunt him, and he's pretending to be a woman most of the time because he doesn't want to die, so that's another one I want to read. This one is Day Tripper, and I don't actually know much about it, but I picked that up in last year's Comic-Con, and I haven't read it since, and I should, so yeah, it's a bit different from the previous one. I don't know much about it, but I really want to read it. Also, the cover is amazing. And the last graphic novel is Low. I really picked this up because of the artwork and the cover. Can you see it? It's gorgeous. I think it's fairly okay to judge it by the cover because art is really important in these sort of things, and the artwork here really reminds me of Fiona Staples, and I really freaking love her stuff, and I'm assuming I will love this as well. This is volume 1 from the Delirium of Hope, but it looks really beautiful, so there's not much else I can say about it at the moment. But yeah, so that's all from my current autumn TBR. I'm sure whilst I get more boxes and I buy more books, because that's inevitable, it will probably change a little bit, and I'll probably add some more, and I'm not even sure if I can read that many. Like, who knows? I don't know, life happens sometimes. I just want to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know what you're about to read this autumn because I am always open to suggestions and I really need lots of catching up to do, so let me know your plans. So cool. Sharing's scared. It's fine. It's fine. All the links are down below. It's every other social media that I have. Come find me. I'll follow you as well. Subscribe if you enjoyed this. If you didn't enjoy it, subscribe as well, because you know, why not? Give me a cheeky like, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi guys. Today I'm gonna do if you see this moving, it's because this is there just sort of like pleasuring himself. No.